1 minute before the start of the second race, Tuesday, May 22nd. And once again, there's a good puff right here at the line. Then it goes softer up the course, although a little bit more on the upwind right at the moment. Remember, Matt Flynn made out well in the first beat by going right. Okay, oh, you have that, okay, great. And we'll see, Frank is here in the middle of the line this time. Kevin's here at the boat. Matt's down at the pin this time.
That DC yellow boat, great start.
Yep.
Okay, but Matt on the other end, you get flat, he's charging well.
Yep. Yep. So Kevin right here.
Flatter.
Yeah. Kevin right here in the foreground seems to be doing pretty well.
Matt Flynn, I meant to say Kevin Bowen.
Yeah. And there's a whole pack of bad air right there in the middle of the course. That'll be middle of the starting line, and that'll be shaking out soon. There's some bad things happening, particularly to Matt Flynn. He takes a big duck, and I think he's going to tack. There he tacks to get the hell out of Dodge.
He won his DB, and he's on the lift boat on the port tack lift.
Yeah, and he's headed into pretty decent pressure. So yeah, DB's doing the smart thing, I think. And so we'll see how this works out for DB. Matt Flynn is now getting over to the right-hand side as well, on the right-hand side of the pack. And DB doesn't want to risk going too far, so he tacks back. See if he.
Consolidation.
Yeah.
I like it.
So do I.
Pinch, no pinch.
Yeah, he needs some pressure. He's got it.
Flat and driving, baby.
Oh, it's up and down though. Look at that. Easily crosses Matt. Whether he'll get to that pack of boats coming across, I'm not sure. There's 3 boats.
Or not.
Yeah.
At least
yeah.
room to tack under, but I wouldn't. I'd keep going.
Yeah, I think I'd keep going too. Tack is
boat is right away. Crosses one.
Oh, he crosses one. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is good.
Crosses 71 horse.
Oh, he doesn't. Yeah. Oh, so right now he's in about second. We'll see that yellow boat is moving.
That yellow boat had a great start. It's working the left-hand side.
So we'll see if DB gets it. Oh, he tacks underneath him. I probably would have gone up. Our leaders have rounded the weather mark, and it's DC, which is the camera.
What's he doing? Okay.
Yeah. Kites go up, just woefully late. It's 71 right behind him. That's Frank McNamara. Pretty tightly packed. '60's going downwind without a spinnaker and no jib.
Yeah, see, now we have a boat. It doesn't follow the yellow boat. He jives first. Now you give a little brushes. Brian Bush.
Whoops. Yeah. Is that Brian Bush in DC, I wonder?
The yellow DC, and now he has to think that somebody he jived. But he kept his bow low on the pop, and the boat that jived first went up.
Right, although there's a little more pressure over here, it looks like, on the...
In front of us, but they don't have it.
Yeah, they don't.
The pop went over the top of their mast and dropped down in front of them. We have a lot of it.
Yeah, we do. This is... Boat's still prevailing. They're starting to get into a little more pressure. rain is just lovely. Oops, there we are. So it's pretty tight. 61's making a bit on the downwind right. They just jibe and got a nice angle. Brian Bush is going dead downwind and having problems with his chute, which is really a unfortunate thing because he should be raging. But they decided to take their chute down, which is, I don't know. I think it's a little premature, but he wants to go around the right-hand gate, so he had to get there. And he's going around in first by a boat length or two. And kind of a wide rounding once again, that's a seaman-like rounding, that's not a racing rounding. And then it looks like maybe Ted Hannibal goes wide. 67 had a pretty decent rounding. Now these guys in the foreground, and they're duking it out here. They went to the downwind left gate. And 58's keeping his bow high, making everybody go underneath him. It's a beautiful thing. Matt Flynn is having some issues. No, he's not having issues. He's just rolling 55 right now. It's sailing pretty well. My bad. Here we have on the final run of the second race, and it's Brian Bush in the yellow boat. And whoever just jibed there, I'm not sure who that is, 58. And that's Frank McNamara crossing astern of them, going for the hotter angle coming into the finish. Frank jibes now behind Brian. He's kind of not in our view. And Brian should win this race. They're on the correct jibe to the finish. They're not, no more boat handling. There was a little breeze associated with the heavier rain. It's now abated, the rain and the breeze. And yeah, Brian's going to win this race going away.
Oh boy.
now there's no.
Popping than nada. A lot of short courses we have.
So here we go.
I can press the horn myself.
Okay, great. So Brian wins, and
Yellow is
and the number is 52. And then there's a big old gap. We'll see who will.
Look at this, 71. The breeze died, and it might be worth the distance to travel.
Right.
And the blue boat was second.
Right. Yep.
Can't go down on the lull.
No, he can't come down. He's got to put his bow up. And right, and that's Will on the outside, I believe.
Yeah, he's got an inside overlap on the white, and look at that. The breeze dies. It's going to pop in the crotch out. That's the 71 horse, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe that's 71. Yeah. I can't tell, dude. Sorry. But we have it on. Yes, it is 71 finishes second, and 61 finishes third, and it looks like it'll be 58 finish fourth.
boat's full. Oh no, sorry.
Yeah, no, it might be. I think that may be Marco, because I think Matt Flynn is over here on the right-hand side, behind my head, probably.
Blue boat's gonna have enough breeze to roll over the dock.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is 60. Yes, it's either 50 or 60, and I'll let you know in a second. It is 60, and then it's something 5, 55 is next, and then 67, and then Matt Flynn, which is 65, I believe, and then could be 51. Which looks like it could be Dave Bryant. Still have one boat up on the race course, 2 boats up on the race course.